What it do? What it do? TikTok. Excuse me. You playing games, partner? But it's cool. See me saying? I got no beef. I'm still doing my thing, waiting for the appeal that you're not trying to let go because you know the truth. You know I didn't do no break the law. I didn't say nothing wrong. You said community guidelines. You only know what I say, and then when I say something that's going to unlock the illusion, the KKKs, the elites, Illuminati, the Rockefellers feel some type of way, so they gotta have community guidelines because they don't want it to be out there. But obviously, you're telling me you can break the law and you can get away with it. Nah, the father said it don't work like that. I will be suing you, even if I got to pay the dollar. I'm not worried about paying the dollar. The father said that the judge got to realize that she's being crooked and going against my constitutional rights, my freedom, my civil rights, human rights, First Amendment, all the good stuff that they be talking about. You know what I'm saying? You're breaking the law. Other than that, what you do to me will come back to you. Like the father said, my hands is clean. You already know the slogan. Other than that, I want to keep it 100% with a lot of content creators that think they got 30 to 40,000 views or 60,000 followers. You don't have that. See, that's just a game and an illusion they put in your head because they want people to be tuned into you, and you're not even giving no message. You're not even talking about a unit to turn into unity. You're not talking about the Caucasian men doing your own people. You're talking about black-owned business that you don't go. Black is a color. African-owned business you don't have because the Caucasian men got to give you the loan. If you stuck together and richer together, we can do what we got to do because obviously you got to realize why y'all in the situation you're in now because y'all don't want to stand up and wake up. It says, let's unite. Other than that, you're not an African business owner. You're just a person that they gave you a loan to make it seem like you're doing for yourself. I got to keep it 100%. A lot of people think that as you being a black-owned business, you got, no, I don't want to say that, but let's switch them. As you believe that you have a business on the Caucasian man's ground, one reason we say that is because he gave you the loan, so you have to follow the rules and regulations of the Caucasian man on your land. So you think that you're bringing wealth to your community, but no, you think you're bringing wealth to your own family, but you're not even bringing close to no wealth. You're only making ends meet, the father said, and I can prove that. See, the problem is that I'm trying to bring unity and make sure we stand together so we can bring wealth to the community and build so we don't have to worry about giving to the Caucasian man that's been taking everything from us, whooped our ancestors, hung our ancestors, assassinated our leaders. You understand what I'm talking about? Bishops, pastors, reverends, I'm still here to let you know that you will be stepping down one way or the other because we know that you sit next to the man that's been doing a lot of things to us to keeping us in the bondage. And Jesus is not Jesus. Jesus is the devil. You got to believe in the Father, the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. Understand that. So I want to let you know. These are just all updates. Okay, cool. Jasmine Crockett. I see you blowing up, Jasmine Crockett, but you're not blowing up, the Father said. This is how they're going to get everybody to hear your bull crap, act like you stepping up for us. You can't step up from us if the Caucasian man is paying you. What you do is go into the property where the Caucasian man put us in the property and you get with us so we can stick together and push back the ones that's paying you. Or if you're getting paid by the man to talk against the man, then guess what? It's just all smoke screens. Illusion. Thank you, Father. Because I know the truth. So, hey, probably 2 years from now, you're going to say you're running for president. We won't even need you because Donald J. Trump probably be locked up. And the reason why I say that is because I know the truth about why we're not getting nowhere, why our so-called leaders is put in position to keep us down. But now we're rising, and we're going to make sure we put our own app and do what we got to do so we don't have to worry about the fake news pushing that norm out, you know what I mean, that agenda from the Caucasian man. So, Jasmine Crockett, go ahead, do your thing. I've been listening to all your stuff and why that all you secret societies only play certain people when you want that norm to be out, why certain people can say this and say that, but sit right next to the man that assassinated our brothers, and y'all not coming out saying let's stick together, put the bank up, court office, city halls, jails, and our own securities for the community. We understand why you don't speak that. When you don't speak that and you don't come to the property with your brothers and sisters to rise them, then we understand what you are, a puppet, the father said. I understand, Jasmine Crockett. Other than that, Reverend Al Sharpton. Baba said, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And the reason why we say that because I will be protesting in front of your building. I don't know if should I bring the speaker. Papa said you'll get it together when you go. So when I get there, I'll let you know. El Shatamoni going to come to protest. If you're going to come out to conversate, just know that it will be live. TikTok live, Instagram live, and we're going to do our thing. We're going to make sure. So when we talk, if you come out your building, We're going to talk live. Any cops that come and try to interrupt, it will be live. Just like the Father wants you to know. They already know how I get down. Every city I ever went live, police is right there. I do what I do. Even when I go to the mayor's office, and when I say the mayor's office, to go see the mayor, you obviously know Eric Adams, tech dogs, make sure I don't walk in the gate to go into the city hall as it's open to the public. You understand what I'm talking about? But other cities I've been to, you can see me in the mayor's office. This is what I do. So other than that, we understand, Al Sharpton, why you're trying your best to stop me, but why you want to stop me, and you're a civil rights activist leader, and I'm a leader, and we're supposed to get together, leaders, so we can push back the same people that's been hanging us, assassinating us, and doing what you say you're doing. What you're doing is what you said you're doing. What's that? Nothing. So you're not doing nothing. So I need you to know what I'm doing, so I can tell people what I'm doing, so they can see what I'm doing. They can actually see. But if they can't see, it's because TikTok and Instagram is not pushing my stuff out, knowing this is the app they put for us to socialize. You understand what I'm talking about? You will. Other than that, that's your update. Black Caucus. Hey, Black Caucus. I notice y'all brothers and sisters feel like y'all don't want to reach out to a brother. And I understand why you don't want to reach out to a brother, because you get paid by the same people that's been keeping us down. So you can't come talk to a true leader, because if you do, you're going to talk to a true leader in the poverty. You know what I'm talking about? Without the Caucasian man that pays you. And we're going to get together and make sure we put our money together so we can put banks up, so we can withdraw our money from the Caucasian man. See, when you say things like that, the KKKs, the elites, the Illuminati, the Rockefeller knows it's the truth. The kid is not here to play no games, so they can't throw none of their puppets at me with a deal or anything. That's the reason why y'all stay at bay and never say my name. The Father said you better do that, because once one of y'all slip up and says King James this, or he don't know what he's talking about, that's the day I'll be walking into your life, and everybody's gonna say I was waiting to see King James on the news, or waiting to see King James on somebody podcasting, because they want to know the truth. They already see me, the Father said. Some of them scared to come out, and they sit in your company and says, look, kid, they've been trying to get you, and you've been dodging them, and you're the truth. So I understand, Black Caucus. I do what I do best. Maxine Water, hey babe, how that black-owned bank in Los Angeles doing? Papa said. So I do what I do. This goes for Martin Luther King Jr. III and Fred Hampton Jr. 19 Key, see your way in it. I just want to let you know that. Do you know that as me being who I am, and I'm doing my thing, and you're watching me, our Father's better, you know what I'm saying, what I'm talking about? You're supposed to Ben came out, so we're going to do what we got to do for our peoples. You know, unity comes as a unit. Units stick together to make sure we stand as a collective under the Father. See, if you go to the Rockefellers or the KKKs, the elites, guess what? They all in together. You know how they do it? They stay in a room and they make plans of how to kill you, how to steal from you, how to take from you. You understand what I'm talking about? So you got to know the truth. Why you never step down, because you sit next to the one that sits in rooms to go against us. This is how it is. Just like Malcolm X said, just like Martin Luther King Jr. said, just like Fred Hampton said, just like Huey P. Newton said, just like Bobby Hunt James said, just like Bobby Seale said. We have to fight for our peace. We have to stand for our peace. We have to push out the ones that's trying to do what they've been doing to us for many years. You understand what I'm talking about? That none of y'all been doing. And it's that easy. All we got to do is get together without the white man. You understand what I'm talking about? But the white man pays y'all. The white man got y'all on a string. So I understand you're watching me. Like I said, our Father's better. And this is how life is until y'all actually know that, hey, I'm stepping on my, I don't want to say that, but I want to keep it classy. I want you to know this is how it's going to be when you see me around 100,000 niggas with guns and grenades, and we're building for our community and pushing out the pigs, you dig? So I had to change it up. I was going to say opposite. We already know he makes a footstep out of my enemies, but it is what it is. We don't want to say that line. We want to keep it 100%. But I want you to know, for everybody that got the update, I'm doing my thing. Donald J. Trump, I will lock you up personally when I get where I'm going. You know what I'm talking about? I do this because people got to understand that we're being fooled by some people that got together with the ball hands to try to put us down. And the reason why, because they want the royalty check. And the royalty check ain't nothing but some people that's giving you something, have some crumbs of your own money. You understand what I'm talking about? So the Father said, don't get it twisted. We're on everything moving. That's the updates. See, I would have had somebody picture today, but the Father said, no, I'm doing some applications for apartment. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing a lot. And I don't mind saying it, and some rich folks want to get together, so don't rent to them and do this. Sure. Stacking. And when it's time for me to get into a nice place, the Father said, this is what you can't do. And I'm easy my way in apartment. You understand what I'm talking about? Other than that, get it together.